The Wild Wild West.
And Corey Hyder, what's going on, dude? What the hell's happening? But I was just saying what a joyous occasion it was to meet up. You were telling us about the people of, where was that?
Pittsburgh? What?
No, the tribes.
The tribe that found the eagle and the snake and the
Mayans,
lion.
the Incas and Aztecs, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, true.
Tenochtitlan. We was talking about Tenochtitlan just a moment ago.
Tenochtitlan.
Yeah. And I just
like
thought,
that.
Yeah. It's
And
a
they
great
finally
story.
settled.
On straight willpower.
Yeah.
They waited, they didn't settle. You know what I mean? So ladies out there, don't settle. That's what I'm saying. Don't settle.
True. What do you think of the modern dating market right now?
Oh man. Well, I'm glad to be out of it.
Yeah.
So I am, brother, because it's like going bass fishing in a porta potty out there, brother.
It's tough.
It is.
I can't tell if that means it's super easy.
So no, you
or
do
just-
not want to catch bass in a
yeah,
porta potty, cousin.
dude.
No bueno.
Rinse it
no
off.
bueno.
Might have a
No,
little
dude.
diamond in the
Hold on.
rough.
To Nate's point, it is easy.
Yeah.
You might be knocking turds around, but to Nate's point,
You're gonna catch
it's
a
easy.
lot.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
gotta,
you're
like,
gonna
bat
catch
a
a lot.
turd out to
Nothing
grab
I'd want
the
to
bass.
eat though. Nothing I'd want to eat.
Yeah. I peed in a porta potty like 2 days ago. I don't know if this was on purpose, but somebody clogged up the urinal in the porta potty with toilet paper. It looked like somebody did it intentionally, and it's like, why?
Create a hell.
Yeah, why would you want to disable the pee option?
You're gonna hurt the only guy trying to help you.
It was really weird. I was like,
I have a theory about homeless people that they thrive in fucked up conditions. Like they want it as bad as possible.
damn. Then when the porta potty, they see a porta potty and they're like, not nasty.
Not
enough.
nasty enough.
No.
Clog it with paper towel or toilet paper. Piss on it. Make it reek.
Some men want money. Some want power. Some just want to watch the world burn. Dog.
What's the nastiest porta potty you think you've ever
Porta
seen?
potty, dude. I've seen one that breached.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Breach water? Yeah.
No, not breach water.
No.
Yeah, brother.
You're talking about the fucking portal?
Above sea level, cuz she was. You couldn't sit on it. You would have been penetrated by everything. I don't know how the last person done it. They must have had a step ladder.
That would have truly been Montezuma's revenge.
Oh my god.
There was a fucking mountain. No,
Brother,
dude.
I'm telling you.
I believe you, but
I'm
holy
telling you.
I didn't think that was possible.
Yeah, could you? What? Here, okay. So here's the dynamic of it. The last last serious game-changing last person, because they would have had to done the last 4 or 5 pounds, bro. Right? They had to put the keystone on the fucking,
The peak. That was the peak.
That dude, it had to have been an Asian, really. You know what I mean? Get down on the squat.
Sure,
the
squat.
Japanese squat.
Yeah.
Bro, they had to have been facing the outboard wall, not the door.
That'd be funny too if it was just a mountain of diarrhea, but then a single solid turd.
Just floating like an iceberg.
It's just like guys been eating broccoli and rice and chicken. It's just a 12-incher turd.
Usually goes the other way. I get the plug and then the brake. Because on keto, you know what I mean? You get that cheese plug, cuz. I've been holding back for 2 days. Or you get one that U-turn. Sometimes you see it. Oh, you did a full U. That's what's been happening. That motherfucker tried to go back on a one-way. You can't be. That's a
Yeah, it does suck when you get it. When you poop and it's the shape of your intestines, and you're like, oh, man,
That's good. That's good.
That is good.
You clean that out. You
Yeah.
I'm
You've
good
been-
for at least 18 inches in there.
True. You're ready. How's the? So how is the keto going? How long you been on keto?
Oh, dude, on and off. So I started seriously, dude. I was like 385 pounds. I was like, I gotta either die from this or figure something out.
True.
I was like, I could eat salads and go to the gym every day, and I was like, no, that sounds like some bitch shit, right? I can't, dude. I went to the gym one time. I was like, I'm sweaty. I'm gonna go home. And figure it out. And then I saw an internet article that said if you eat hot dogs wrapped in cheese until you feel like you're gonna have a heart attack, like run that 6-7 months, cuz. Right? 6-7 months, just run it, dude. And that's what I did.
And now you lost weight.
Brother. There would be times where I walk past the mirror and I'd be like, who the fuck? Oh my God.
How much you say your peak
Sagging,
was?
dude. My peak was 385.
Ooh.
So
Touching fours.
yeah, dude, touching fours. That's what, bro. And this is like, I used to watch Robin Big back in the day, and Big was so big, like, you probably don't know this. You probably never knew this. A home scale typically only goes to 330 pounds. They're like, if you're bigger than that, go to the hospital.
Does it say error?
This
Like,
ain't a
what does it-
Walmart.
What
Yeah,
does it say? at
it's
the
just
end?
zero. It's just like, yeah, error on the electric ones, or the other ones will boop, 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 boop. I love them ones because at least you can still tell. You're like 3 30 plus 31. Okay. I said, you
Dude,
know.
so it would just be like, no.
Yeah. So back in the day, right, me and my boy was scrapping metal for drugs, just
Yeah.
like any good, hardworking American, right? And we was at the scrap yard, right? And there was this guy that looked like the dude that lived in the pit in Waterworld. That's the only way I can describe him. He had never seen the sun, bro. And he just lived in scrap. He died by scrap, bro. He didn't leave his scrap shed.
Yeah.
And I went in there and he had the scale. And I was like, how high did that go? He's like, 25, 3,500 pounds. I was like, can I stand on it? You mind if I stand on it real quick? He's like 385. He's like, God damn, boy. I was like, yeah, that ain't good, is it? And I was like, how much? Just trying to like divert. I was like, how much you get for scrapping somebody like that? And he's like, after you boil a man down to the bare minerals, they're only worth about 12, 11 cents. And I was like, oh, fuck this guy. That's either the first joke this guy has ever told or we should get the fuck out of here, okay? Pretty quick.
What were you scrapping that day? What did you get your hands on?
I'm going to say stainless steel, dude. It was a stainless steel hospital cabinet, weighed about 400 pounds, almost same as me.
It's not a bad haul.
Oh, dude.
How much you make for a haul like that?
Oh, dude, we made like 4 or 5 perk 30s.
They really do. They do cut the if they think you're on drugs, you don't get the real scrap price.
I know, dude. It's like a bartering system.
No,
You're like, come
I've
on,
seen
I
it.
know I stole it, but you're
I've seen it in action. I've seen like two tweakers come up in like a shopping cart full of wire.
Yeah.
dead giveaway.
And, dude, they're like $30, and I'm looking at it like, well, that looks like a little more than that. You get like a tweaker price. They rip you. They just fucking crush you.
They know you're just like, yeah, right up the
They know
door.
you'll say yes to anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really funny.
Burnt, yeah, you got your burnt wire.
Dude, the scrap game, especially on any job site, there's more problems on a job site due to the scrap and how it's getting like, you know, who gets it? Are people like sneaking it, stealing it? It's just like a never-ending drama.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like literally 25% of my job is calling the cops because someone stole the fucking copper pipes.
Yeah.
And now we got to replumb the whole house.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, it's just wild. I
Yeah,
mean,
people go through your house, like your entire house, and just pull
start
out
taking.
everything.
yeah, dude. It's like trying to keep apples away from raccoons. You ever do that?
No.
Bro,
Good luck.
they'll break through your house vents. They will sneak through your fucking vents like Tom Cruise in Mission fucking Impossible. They will scale down. They will unlock your door, let in their homies.
I had one try to break it. I think I told you before. I had a raccoon try to break into the crib. I just had his little. This is back when I was living in Jersey. Just a paw reaching through like where my air conditioner was like closed. It just was a little paw.
What?
I just grabbed my hatchet. I was about to hatchet his paw off.
You're gonna cut his hand off like
I didn't know what it was at first.
chief.
Yeah.
You're gonna cut the thief's hand off.
Just hold it. Just go out the
Persian
back.
rules, real quick.
You should have shook his hand.
Damn,
My neighbor had pet raccoons.
Had a pet raccoon.
And he fed it Urkel cereal.
Urkel.
I swear to God, I remember Urkel cereal.
Did he do that?
That feels fucked up.
Dude, I remember going up there. I remember being like, damn, I never had Urkel cereal. I want Urkel cereal so bad. These fucking raccoons are getting to eat it.
Just right out the box.
He would just throw it in there, feed it.
Oh, okay. I thought
You get down in there with it. Like, what's good? Let me sample
They were
that.
cool. Raccoons are cool.
They're cool ass animals, but they're just they're just dirty.
Bear
as shit.
family, technically.
Goes
That's
hard.
kind of dope.
Ursine.
I should
Mini
definitely
bear.
cut his paw
Mini
off.
bear.
Shout out to Ursus Major.
So we should probably, the way I found you. Actually, it was Brandon from Rough House.
Yeah,
Put
that's
me
my
on to
boy.
you. Yeah, he's the man.
Those guys-
And, dude, the videos are so good. Just going through, So, like, what do you do? Explain
Okay.
your thing.
Okay. So I'm a contractor by trade, right? But all the houses, see, this is the hook, right? It's like one of them magic paw, monkey paw, genie wishes.
Yeah.
Right? Like you get to be a contractor, but every house you go into is filled with shit and diapers and dead things. How about that? You like that? You looking for work? How about that? Huh? How about that for a pandemic job?
It's better than being like the Home Depot installer guy. I think they're like absolute underworld of contractors. The guy who puts in like a screen door from Home Depot is like, dude, Nate, you could sign up today
And just be that guy.
and be the guy.
I would like to do
And
that.
then when you get there, you go, oh, I got to go up 2 flights of steps. That's an additional $37. You go, bring this shit the fuck upstairs, man. I'll give you a tip.
Screen door.
Stop charging me extra shit. He's like, do you want the really long nail that like sets it in like deeply? I'm like, that'd be nice. Like that's an additional $59. Like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Nickel and dime you.
Bro, Home Depot contractors come out and it's the old dog and pony show. It's like they're like a fucking Vegas escort. They're like, they show up. It's like, I thought it was $300. Like, well, that's to get here.
That's just to
now.
meet me.
Now it's going to be a couple hundred. Yeah, they're fucking bullshit.
Big
That's what
dog,
I've
you
heard.
need to get your own contractor.
That would be tight.
Dude, what's stopping you? Do it.
Lack of knowledge, lack of technical knowledge.
Just grab one. Grab
True.
one. Grab
Just
a
grab a
dirty,
guy.
just a dirty thick man somewhere out. You know what I mean?
I'm so glad.
just a dirty thick man out in the street somewhere. You know what I mean? You'd be like, "What are you up to, huh? You want to be on my retainer? You want to be on retainer?"
I used to paint houses with my friend Spud, and he like trained me. I can actually house paint. That's one thing I can do. But he was all mechanic. He was all technical. So I would do a lot of like talking to the people for him. So I know enough, and he would laugh because I know enough. I'm good with like lingo, so I can like bullshit and really make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. So I would, he'd get a kick out of me because I'd walk around with customers and be like, oh yeah, okay, and I'd like talk and turn to him like, dude, what the fuck are you? How do you do this? So yeah, I could be the guy with the iPad and like the clean tucked in polo that shows up, being like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna have one of my guys come out here.
You would literally be the Home Depot installer. Yeah,
Start running them up.
It all comes full circle, man. Yeah, that's how they get there.
Yeah, 500% markup.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So you made the monkey paw genie wish. You got your wish to be a contractor, but it's like the underworld of like just fucked up houses.
Terrible.
He was
You're
just
recording it, dude. It's
I got so used to it though. It's crazy what you can get used to.
yeah.
That's what I mean, bro. That's why I see my buddy's granddad who was in Nam. I seen the way he looks at fire, and I'm like, how do you get used to that? You know what I mean? He just looks at it like he's seen piles of bodies burn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now I'm just saying. And now I go, it's a wild look to see on a man's eye where he's just staring at a flame. Like, anyone of you gonna move? I'm like, oh man, dude, this is wild, dude.
So you walk into the houses and you're ready. You go in
Glazed over.
completely. What's the worst thing? What's the worst thing you've seen? I think you may have showed me.
I may have showed you, and we may not be able to talk about it on you. Can we talk? Yeah. Can we talk? What's the rules? I don't know.
You can talk about anything. I think you just can't show it on.
Okay. So there was just this one time that, you go in the house, and first off, ground rules, you break into the house.
Yeah.
Right? So what I do looks a lot like crime, which is great because that's what I used to do too. So I'm like, this is my alley, right? So we break in the second floor window, right? Because it was unlocked. So you go up, scroll up, do ladder through the roof. Okay, you go in the house. They all stink.
Yeah.
Right? Because what are they filled with? You don't know. Is there a rat king in here? We don't know. We don't know, dude. We're not familiar. So you go in through whatever bedroom you just came through, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, we're with the bank.
Are you like straight through a window, something
Straight through the window.
Because there could be people in there too.
Yeah.
That's the scary part.
Yeah. With the bank. I got a gun. I got brass knuckles. You know what I mean? All that shit. Just walking through tough as shit, cuz.
Kicking dirty
dude.
sweaters out.
Not
of the
afraid to go back to jail. You know what I mean? Absolutely. And the whole house stinks, right? Yeah. So, because the fridge has been unplugged for Christ knows, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the whole thing's just from ground level is no bueno. So when you go in there and there maybe has been a lady laying face down in the kitchen for 11 months, you might not know right away. You might not know right away. They don't tell you that. You know what I mean? That's not on the paperwork usually. So, yeah.
So what do you do when you find that? Like, what's the
Kick
next?
it.
No, you have to.
Kick it, dude. I ain't. Not on my watch, buddy. Nope. You give it the double tap real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're
I
not
got
gonna
boots
pop
on.
up.
Ain't no big deal.
You're not gonna hit me with the play dead trick. Stab me in the neck. I get it.
You measure twice and cut once.
So you got to give the
You
tap.
got to make sure you don't turn your back on a corpse.
No, never.
I've learned that from every movie, and I'm not fast. I'm not. If you're already on the ground, this is the only shot I got to winning this.
You're on the zombie bite,
dude. Curb stomp out, cuz.
So you stumbled across the dead. R.I.P.
Sometimes, yeah.
Damn,
occasionally.
what did you really feel the first time? That's even at a funeral. I'm kind of jarred at the viewing.
No, I didn't care.
Oh, I forgot. You're glazed over.
Yeah. I mean, I had a real fucked up childhood that we're not allowed to talk about ever. I know I promised everyone I would never say it. But
Yeah.
So compartmentalization is like, boy, she's on point, bro. If it wasn't, I'd be in therapy right now, not here. You know what I mean? I'd be fucked up on the street
You
somewhere.
just became fun, basically.
Yeah. I was like, you got two choices here, bro. You can either get real fucked up or you can become the life of the party. Okay, what are we gonna do? Got two avenues, cousin. Okay, let's never talk about any of this shit again. You know what I mean? That's what I always say. If I had a nickel for every time I got molested, I have one nickel I never talked about.
One shot.
So wait, what was the question? I'm sorry.
You're just talking about your steel countenance.
Right? Locked in. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Ain't nothing gonna hold me down.
Absolutely
okay?
not. Absolutely not.
So, okay, dead grandma. That's okay. We still got other jobs to do. Okay. So hold on. Let me call somebody. What's this? 911? No, that's not an emergency. Let me find. Hold on. Let me find the local number real quick.
Priest,
so I call up. Yeah,
priest.
the priest. Yeah, I need an old priest and a young priest, and maybe a F-250 Super Duty with a morgue slab in the back. Maybe. Okay. You call the guy who collects deer. Did I ever tell you about the guy who collects deer?
No,
Brother. We should get his Instagram, but I don't think he can work a phone. He got them thumbs. But anyway, so this guy, right?
Wait, what's up with his thumbs?
Don't even worry about it. If you gotta ask, you can't afford it. Okay. so anyway, okay. So I'm driving down the street, right? And I see this guy, cut off, Dale Earnhardt shirt, right? Hat on, glasses on the hat, not even on his fucking eyes, right? Marble hanging out of his mouth, real loose. Real fuck. Hope is the only thing holding that thing in his mouth. Hope and his dry ass lips from being in the sun and chucking deer all day. So he's got a 1999 Chevy Silverado 5.3, fucking great motor. And he all rusted out, right? Bed falling off the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Already stacked with deer ranging from that motherfucker still looks good to jerky, cousin. Straight jerky. That boy had been bleeding out for weeks. And he is on the side of the road, cigarette hanging out, bare hands. I can't bend down because there's a mic. He grabs his motherfucker and just heaps it on the pile and gets no gloves, short, cut off.
Yeah.
Brother, the same shirt, no shower. I'm like, this guy be stacking corpses, dirty. So that goes back to the point. You can get used to a lot of shit for money.
Where'd you encounter this guy though?
On the side of the road. Where else do you get deer corpses? Fuck. Yeah,
he was getting the dead deers. He wasn't even hunting them.
Roadkill. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm from Pennsylvania. Yeah, where the roads are scattered with corpses.
Yeah, he was
like the streets of Germany. Yeah, it's crazy.
Do you know him? Do you know what he was collecting them for? Or you know what he's getting? Just
probably fucking, what are those, Duncan Hines points or whatever? The Betty Crockers.
People eat roadkill. He might have been munching it.
Yeah, they probably pay him. Right? They probably takes a picture. They're like, we'll pay you $25 a corpse. Just stack them and take them to the dump. Because that's what they do. They take them to the dump. I've also been on the other end of that, where I had to unload a U-Haul on a start of fucking deer corpses. And I'm like trying not to step. I'm like, sorry, buddy. You know?
Oh, man.
My bad. I'm going to throw this TV on your head.
There is a program where you can take deer corpses to the dump and get some money?
I've never been. We usually stop at plasma, right? That's usually where people sink.
Yeah.
Like as far as legal ways to get money, scrap metal, plasma.
Yeah.
I've never been deer corpse.
Deer corpse is wild. That's like a 1830 fur trader.
yeah.
There's guys that would like trap
They
vermin.
didn't even do it for the fur though. They just do it for the love of ball.
True. Maybe you can get some antlers. Maybe that's kind of nice.
Keep you from the urge to really murder. You know, if you want like people bodies, it's like I'll just fuck around with these.
Poke it.
That's what homeless people. Yeah, that's what homeless people are for. I thought. You see, practice
Murder.
Yeah, practice murder. Practice. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Little crash dummies.
We don't got to talk about mom and therapy because we, man.
Yeah, you could. Hookers get murdered a lot too.
That's sad.
That's sad.
They're just doing a service for their community.
I know.
Imagine somebody making you come and then you kill them.
That's not even fair.
And then you come again.
That's not. Not me.
Hey, right? No, you're right. There's a line.
Only in Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I don't like it when hookers get killed. I'm the same way.
I cry.
Murdering a homeless guy though is pretty. It's pretty gnarly, dude.
Yeah, I would never, but you know, it's just fun to joke about.
Yeah, I mean, it's
maybe
like
more fun.
Choking them to death too. You're down. So I had a. Funny enough, I got in my car the other morning. I was driving. I had like run early, so I was like a little sweaty. I wasn't, get in my car and I'm like, fuck. I saw someone had rifled through my glove box. I'm like, fucking homeless guy went through my car, and then the car. I'm like, fucking stinks like a homeless guy in here. And I'm like driving, and then I was like. I think that's me, actually. And I was like, I think it's both of us. I think the homeless guy's musk.
Was he in there? Was it live action?
No. He was, no.
I didn't think you were about to hit the,
bro.
He was in the back seat.
Yeah, dude.
No, I didn't even check. I should have checked.
Yeah, dude. Just that mirror.
True. He's sitting there. I might leave him a snack in my car. I don't care. You know what I mean? It's like he didn't get anything. He didn't take anything from me.
There's something, I get it, but there's something that just bugs my soul when I know somebody's.
I'm worried he's going to beat off in my car. That would piss me off.
Soup kitchen.
Dry jizz.
Textbook
if I
soup
find
kitchen.
the jizz, I'll be pissed.
Dude, if they come in there, there's not just one of them. They gang up for that. That's a
think
group.
so?
That's a homeless group activity.
Oh, somebody broke into your car.
Yeah.
Had
Never
gay
heard of Dirty
sex.
Mike and the Boys? No, that's a real thing that happens. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, they made a soup kitchen out of this guy's Prius.
What?
Yeah, on the other guys, the movie. Never seen it? Dirty Mike and the Boys?
No.
Dude.
I wonder if I left, but you don't think if I left like some chapstick and applesauce and water, he'd
No.
It's gonna be like,
Oh, do you
know how
think
they say
it-
they
you don't think it
don't
would
feed
change
the
his
deer?
life?
You know how
Huh?
they say don't feed the deer?
That's
They're just
exactly
gonna
what
start showing up at the
Yeah,
car.
I mean,
just more and more.
I wouldn't mind that though. Just
And they're gonna get
because we
ballsy.
have a ring cam.
They're gonna
just,
get.
just to see how many. That'd be nice.
Just
check it
grazing
every morning, like,
homeless.
5 guys.
Wait a second. Business
guys?
idea.
Yeah.
You get your own bait car, or just buy a new car and use a CRV as a bait car.
Yeah.
Okay. Or your car. I'm sorry, are we allowed to say that? I don't
You
know.
can say, yeah, I'm
Edit
serious.
it out. He doesn't. Use the Accord as a bait car, okay?
Yeah.
And then you just put it in your driveway and you just bait it for all these homeless to come in there
Live
and do.
stream. That'd be a good live stream.
Like if one of them Eagle cams up in the woods, which is all homeless in Austin. Bro, I ran into one. So remember, we've talked about, you said, hey, be careful of the homeless people. They're a little bit brazen.
Yeah.
I was like, it's okay. I know how to choke them. I know rear naked choke. It's real
True.
strong. So this guy, right, I'm wandering around the streets last night, and this guy comes up to me. He's like, he keeps, I was like, yeah, this is my dude, right? And he's like, you got a cigarette? I was like, nah, man, I don't even smoke. And I left all my Zyn in the hotel room. I'm like, I'm cooked, bro. He's like, you got $1? I was like, nah, bro. I was like, nah, bro. I was like, everything's cash. I'm just mimic him, right? Yeah. I was like, nah, bro. I was like, I got none of the cash. And right, he's like, he's like, fuck. I was like, I know. I don't know what we're gonna do, bro. And he's like, all right, man. Good luck, brother. And I'm like, yeah, thanks, man. And I like walk away, and he walks away, right? And I'm like, averted, right? And I was like walking. 3 minutes later, same dude. Hey, buddy. I was like, buddy. I was like, it's you again. I was like, do you remember from like 6 minutes ago? And I started tweaking, right? I was like, from 6 minutes ago? I was like, did you get a cigarette yet? And he's like, no, man, fuck. And I was like, I know, dude, we're cooked, bro. What are we gonna do? Just assimilate.
you just
dude.
joined him. Yeah. That's smart.
In Austin, I am the dead center between the homeless and the sophisticrites. Okay, I'm dead fucking square. So
You're
if
the
a
Van- you're the
sophisticrite
Van
looks me in the
Dyke
eye, they cross the street. If a homeless man looks me in the eye, they ask for money. I'm like, so I could be either one.
You're either you have a
Yeah.
foot in each world.
So I talk to all the well-dressed people in elevators real nice, and I act super homeless to the homeless people.
You're coach.
I'm like, bro, we both, like, what are we gonna do, bro?
Well, I did enjoy the fact. So flying out here, I put you in first class. You're
What's that
trying to
first
make-
class?
I think so, right?
I don't know. I wouldn't know fucking first class
Were
and
the
third
seats, were
class.
the seats big?
Yeah.
And was there just 2 of you in a row or 3?
There was 3. There was a space.
My
in
wife
between.
gave you Comfort Plus. I'm going to call her and
Okay,
scream
comfort.
at her.
Is that good or bad? I was happy.
How many people
Stop
were with
it.
you?
There was 2 people. There was on the way there, on the way here. There was 2 people. On the way to Baltimore, there was 1 person. There's a seat in between us, but you were not allowed to set your bag there, or he would look at you funny the whole time.
So you were in the front.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was the first. Like if something went down, I'm the first motherfucker.
Yeah,
to
so you're
jump
in-
out.
Hell yeah, hell
So
yeah.
you were in first class. I was
Yeah.
about to call my wife and say,
That was first class.
fucking
Stop it.
cheapskate.
Why are you treating me like this?
I had to.
I'm literally white trash. What are you doing?
That was what I
you
was
gotta
kind of.
start ground. You gotta build up, dude.
No, I wanted to unleash you in first class, dude.
It did
you
not
said
go well.
You tried to make a flight buddy,
Oh, so many times.
and they were just shutting you down.
Absolutely not. Yeah, the one lady. I don't know if I could say this. You know, HIPAA.
Why? You peeped
No,
her.
dude, I was peeping her phone the whole time. Well, she was sitting right there, and she had Wi-Fi. I'm like, how the fuck she get Wi-Fi? So I was like this. I was like, oh shit, she was that King of Queens. I love that shit. So, and I know all the words, so I didn't even need the volume. And she kept looking at this fucking seating chart for a stadium for a softball game, right? And it was in Massachusetts, and I knew we was going to Austin. And I was just like, I got to figure out something to start a conversation with her, right? And I didn't want to say, oh, you just went to the bathroom. Did you take a dump? Like, what was that about?
yeah.
Was that cool? And so she came back, and I was like, oh, you going to a game? And she was like, no. And she like hit her phone and put it in her pocket. And I was like, okay, I'm going to fuck off for the next 2 hours and look out my window because I got the window seat. And another outburst like that, I'm going to close the fucking shade. So you got one more of those, lady. Maybe shut me down.
You were phone peeping. You try to make a conversation.
Out of phone peeping? Yeah, that might not be a good idea.
I phone peep, dude. I phone peep.
You can't let people know your phone peeping.
Letting them know is so funny.
You going to a game,
dude?
later?
I saw a guy in like an airline uniform one time on his phone. I'm like sitting next to him, like looking down, And it was full like, did you fuck this person? It was like, and then it was like him texting that person, and they were going back and forth, and I was like,
Scandalous.
Yeah, it was very scandalous,
dude.
I was getting rocked up. I was writing that shit. I was like,
I hope she did fuck him.
I'm not phone peeping. I just have a massive erection for other reasons.
I was just clocking his affair. I'm like, fuck, dude, this fucking pilot's having an affair. That's so
Of course
hot.
he is. Why else are you a pilot? Don't marry a pilot, okay? If you're out there and you're married to
that
a
was a
pilot,
pilot?
brother, come
That'd
on.
have me
What are you gonna
shook.
do?
Why?
Well, like he was about to go fly the plane.
No, he was like doing like civilian flying.
Oh,
So he, like the like flight attendants and
Yeah.
pilots sometimes just hop on the plane
Yeah,
and fly.
yeah.
Dude, that'd be
He
hilarious.
was doing that, and I was
thought-
next to him, and I was just clocking his phone. Because it was a lot of older people too have that giant font that you
Yeah.
can't help. I could read it from 40 yards away.
I saw this Instagram reel the other day. It was just a lady at the Spurs game. Like, there's so many Mexicans here. I didn't know they could afford it. It was just her with the giant font. And so I was like,
No
holy
bueno.
shit.
Do you know why they can afford it? Because they work hard, and they're very industrious people.
You should have
okay?
texted. You should do your own text at the game.
Yeah.
Just correct that. Was that the game where they won the like last second shot?
I don't know what game. It was just like a random Instagram. It didn't even, you couldn't even see
That's-
the players. It just was the people zooming in on the lady's
It's
phone.
also a funny way just to like Photoshop people's phones and just write the most whatever you want. Like, damn, that's fucked up. Why would she text that? It's crazy.
That's a power move. That could be whole Instagram itself right there, dude.
Edit it.
Hey everybody, real quick, I will be in Phoenix this weekend, this very weekend. I'll be at Phoenix, the Celebrity Theater. I'll be in Phoenix at the Celebrity Theater, and then Tucson, Arizona on Saturday. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm just so sleepy. I woke up at 4:30 this morning, unintentionally jockoed out. Woke up at 4:30 and just got after it, guys. I'm exhausted. I'm bushed. I'm absolutely bushed right now, but I won't be bushed when I'm in Phoenix and then Tucson this weekend. So come on out, guys. There's a link to my website, mattmccusker.com, in the show description or something, in some box beneath this video. Please come. Or don't. If you don't want to come, don't come. It's no big deal. I'll be shredded by summer. I'm actually on track to genuinely be shredded by summer, so that's... you can't have it all. But I will be shredded either way. Guys, have a good night. Please come. Bye.
Dude, so apparently there's people out there now, like, when you see those like Instagram videos of like, I can make 10 grand online, I'll show you how to do it. This one guy, I was watching his video, and he said he just like has ChatGPT. He's like, write a very sad, fucked up story. And then he gets he like looks through and goes, yeah, that's pretty fucked up. Then he goes, Sora, make a video about this. And then he just has AI just write these like clickbait weird, or like write the story, then has a thing AI do the video, and he just spams them online.
And
He
he's
goes,
rich.
one of them's gonna hit and go viral, and
Yeah.
you make like 10 grand a month off of just one. And he's like, I work for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like that's
You
such a
could-
weird.
Yeah.
It's like those guys who like bet against the stock market, and just like you don't do anything really. But
and it's so easy though. Like as soon as you said it, it's like, oh,
yeah, I click them all the time.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
yeah. And
You would have to go to the gym regularly because you would never get tired from doing that.
No,
You would sleep terribly.
you would actually.
Yeah. We're just sitting at home all day, just making AI fuck itself. That's weird. Just watching AI beat off over itself and like hear
Yeah.
sad stories we can clickbait people.
There is something sad about that too. I was watching, I'm like, man, that's kind of empty.
Yeah.
especially because it won't work if he make great stories, make happy stories, like,
know.
and then put those in videos. It'll get no traction.
I know
That's
it doesn't.
true.
It doesn't get.
It's gotta be fucked up and sad.
It's tragic.
It's like a sad thing. Like, and then her child died and she got ran over by a train, and people are like, oh, it's just a nurse being like, oh my god, oh that's terrible.
I'm feeling my own
Share.
emotions.
what was the guy? Could you see it? Like, was the guy Indian guy? That's just
No, he's like a white guy. He's like a
Oh,
young,
damn.
young
Shots
white
fired.
hotshot
yeah. No, I just
Indian guy.
Was
They're
he Choctaw?
cleaning up on
Now they're
A-
working the phones, bro.
Was he
they're
Aztec?
AI heavy too.
They are. You think they're AI heavy?
That's what's there's a thing I've been noticing online. I've told you before that my algorithm is all thoughts, but I've been noticing it's been sliding in AI thoughts, and every now and again the captions, like, it's like they forgot to hit the translate or whatever, and it's just Indian shit, but it's like, it's just ladies, it's just super real looking ladies that you gotta like squint and like notice weird movements or notice that they're all doing the exact same thing, but they're like quiet, and they have like their verified accounts with OnlyFans linked to them. They're like doing AI pimping.
Oh, that's what you said the Indians are up to right now. Pimping the fake lady.
So
The
I didn't know if they
Indians.
also pulled over to.
What's wrong with Indians?
I don't know. I thought we eradicated that word in the 1800s, but we can bring it back.
Well, I'm
I
talking
don't
about
know.
Indians from India.
I don't. Okay, we'll see how that. Yeah, I shouldn't have. I'm sorry, dude. I'm very expressive. It gets me. I literally have no filter, and I try. I shouldn't have. No, that's fine. We call them Indians.
No, you're right. I shouldn't call Indians
That's fine.
Indian. Indian. Calling the Indians from India Indians just makes me
I don't
laugh.
even know. Yeah, dude, that's like second generation. That's like racial inception. Like, just go over to India and be like, "You Native American," and be like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
Fire back, dude. Clap back.
What is fun? Isn't that a whole thing from Christopher Columbus thinking he was like getting to India?
Yes.
Like, oh, look at these fucking guys.
Yes, that's how
just kept
fucking
it.
stubborn white people are, dude.
True.
It's
True.
fucking
Well,
crazy
it's
to me.
stuck too because they're called Indians.
It didn't. I should have stuck. That's crazy. That'd be like you pulling up to a red light and being like, "That's a purple light," and everyone would be like, "No, that's absolutely red light." And you're like, "Well, we'll just kill everyone."
If enough people call it a purple light.
How about it's just, what color is it now? Oh, it seems pretty purple to me, huh? Let's keep that rolling. We'll name baseball teams after it and everything. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
Well, even Native Americans kind of they're like, no, we're like an Iroquois, we're an Algonquin or whatever. So it's just funny, like, nah, we came out with your name. That's what you guys are.
You're sticking with it.
Pretty, yeah.
Dude, I wish we.
It
still,
is boss on some level, but it's not good.
I wish we still went. I
But
wish.
it's definitely
Kind of
boss.
boss to be like, nah, look, like this is your guys' identity. We figured it out for you.
We're not going to learn the rest.
I wish if there was anything we could have culturally appropriated from the Native Americans, it would have been the naming system. We brought that over from Europe, bro. Come on, dude. I want to be running dog,
I'm
dude.
with you. I'm with you on that.
Bro, wouldn't
Yeah.
that be great? Nighthawk. Nighthawk Senior.
It's a Mortal
Dude, that's
Kombat character.
Yeah, dude. That's my grandpa, Crazy Squirrel. You'd love him.
Yeah. Their naming system was, I'll give you that.
Superior.
It was sick. I'm for, nobody's with me on this one, but I'm all about a Native American president.
Yeah, let's
Like
go.
we've never had a Native American president.
I
see
feel
what
like
it is.
he would turn on the whites. You guys would be doomed.
Let it happen.
What are you talking about?
After what y'all did to them, you think they're not quietly holding a grudge?
Let's open up this pit.
I didn't do anything.
I know now, but historically,
True.
they got the little grudge in the back there. Just on those. I was driving around Phoenix before, and like just the parts where they put your people look like shit
It's
out
not
there.
good. It is not good.
You hit like green, and then it's just it just turns back into the desert as soon as you hit the reservation.
And they're like, that's what you get.
They got some bum lands for
Yeah,
sure.
dude. I was in the Wind River, just like he said, bro. Wind River Mountains in somewhere, Wyoming, Montana. I don't know. I was driving. I didn't pay attention. And you came up, and like he said, bro, it was green mountains, beautiful white people land, and then it was just barren desert. And like, welcome to the Indian reservation. And right, I'm from this little town in Pennsylvania, well, like near Pittsburgh. And I was on this Indian reservation, right? Nothing around. Took me 3 hours and 10 minutes to drive there through nothing. And I go in this little little convenience store, not even a gas station. Everything's dusty, bro. I pull off this thing. It's Delalo. And I was like, that's from my hometown. I was like, there's no way. I didn't know that was a national thing. And I look and I was like, no, made in Jeanette, Pennsylvania. I was like, how? What truck came out here, bro?
What is Delalo?
Delalo's like a little Italian market in a fucking suburb of Pennsylvania. Like, I don't even know. It's
Yeah,
not Pittsburgh. It's not Greensburg. Like, I don't think there's anything I could say that
And it made it all the way out to the res?
brother in Wyoming. I'm like, how'd you get out here, little guy? I almost wanted to take him back home. I was like, I'll take you back, dude. You lost your way, dude. Come back.
Yeah, nobody talks about the Native Americans ever. It's
Yeah.
like they get like the littlest bit of lip service at like liberal colleges every now and again. They'll
There's
be like,
nothing good
yeah.
we can say.
When
And
I
that's also kind of like a weird thing to be like, we're going to acknowledge the fact of this land. Anyway, here's what we're building here, and it's going to be sick. It's going to be awesome.
You guys get casinos. Let's get it.
Yeah, dude, the Native American president could be sick.
Yeah.
could be.
Dude, fucking the peace pipe in the Oval Office.
I mean, that would honestly be the best thing.
Be awesome.
See him sitting down with Xi Jinping, smoking a peace pipe.
Dude, it would be so fucking. Especially, I would like to, and I don't want to get political here, but I would like to get away from having like 87-year-olds as the president.
Yeah.
You can't have like a guy's cognitive decline.
We need JFK too. Tokyo Drift.
A guy who's got not much time left on here, just making all our decisions.
No, dude. We need. I would say 50 is like the perfect age.
Can I have one more counter argument against
Sure.
the Native Americans though? They have historically taken so many L's. I don't know if you put them in charge. We just went through a series of them taking L.
Come on.
L, bro.
He's thinking about his country.
Okay, are you ready for this? So let's look at the other side of the coin. Okay, so if you've taken every L possible, you've learned every fucking way to not do that shit again.
True.
That's how I got where I am today.
The only way down. Yeah, it's up. It's now up.
True.
I learned every lesson the hard motherfucking way.
True, you're making a good point.
What's the hardest lesson you ever learned?
Oh my God, dude. Look both ways before you cross that motherfucking road, cousin.
Oh, yeah, you got hit by a car.
Cousin.
What kind of car?
Dodge Shadow 93 ES trim.
Oh, how fast does it go? I mean,
45 miles an hour.
No.
In a 25, cousin. Oh. I was 315 pounds at 13 years old on my dad's stolen Trek mountain bike. I stole it from him. He didn't steal it.
Yeah.
It was rightfully his. I had no fucking right taking it. So let me bust this story down.
Yeah.
You got time? Let me bust this story down. Okay, so your boy was at home skipping school, not supposed to be doing it. And his dad's bike was in the basement, the nicest possession in the Hyder household. Not ever supposed to be touched by me, who broke every fucking thing he ever touched ever. I was a nightmare. They called me Bits and Pieces. I don't even think my mom knew my name. She just called me Bits and Pieces. Because that's all the fuck I left when I... And so, okay. So I went down in the basement. I stole my dad's bike. It had a digital speedometer. It's important for later in the story. Foreshadowing. So I take it, I dip off. I'm going to go to my boy Brandon's house. I'm going to flex on the neighborhood, right? Yeah. Pimp, hooray. So I go down, and it's all downhill. So at 315 pounds on a bike, downhill is fun. It's an easy game, dude.
You could have
Easy
flown.
game. I could have. I didn't even touch the sidewalk, cut. So I get down there, and I'm like, yo, look at this bike. It's tight, right? He's like, yeah, good point. Let's go on a bike ride. Our boy CJ just got hit by a car on his bicycle. We should go visit him. He's in danger, okay? And I was like... That does seem nice, but that's all downhill, and then I'm gonna have to pedal all uphill to get home, and it's like, real. I already pedaled down here to get here. I was like, oh, all right, fuck it, right? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's take one for the team.
Yeah.
So I went down, visited CJ, right? His mom is in the alley telling the story. Hype, bro. We're in Johnstown. She ghetto. We're hype.
Yeah.
She hit my baby, say she only doing 25 mile an hour. I know she wasn't doing no 25 mile an hour. She came down and said, bam. She's like, look at my baby, dude. CJ, 68 pounds soaking wet with a pocket full of change. Come out. Collarbone, but bro, he looked like fucking Tiny Tim.
Fucked up.
He was ruined, dude. Ruined. So I was like, damn, all right, that ain't good. So I was like, flex, I got the speedometer on my bike right now. I'm gonna come down past 25 mile an hour, right? It's like, right?
Oh, you're like checking
Exhibit
it.
A. Exhibit A.
You're like, let's get this fact straight.
Yeah.
Go to court, you can be like,
Yeah.
this boy was on a mountain bike and he
Fact
clocked
checker.
him.
Yeah. So I'm gonna come down to 25 and you gauge, right? With your eye, your calculated eye. If that was, this is worth my life, okay? So I go up the hill, right? No flush stretch, right? And remember the calves? I got these calves, right?
You got crazy
That's what I'm
calves,
saying.
bro.
Nuts.
So
Calves are fucking,
So
you have like
even-
bodybuilder calves.
Thank you, I appreciate it. So even at like 13 years old, I had about 450 pound-feet of torque.
Yeah.
Okay, so I put that bike in 37th gear, straight on it. When I just fucking started, bro, on this downhill, right? And I'm looking 21, 22. Next thing you know, nothing, bro. Damn. All I hear is glass shatter and tire screech in that order. And that's important because she didn't hit the brakes until after this pack was done. Because she wasn't on her phone. We didn't even have phones back then.
Yeah.
But anyway, so she hits, right? Okay, and let me tell it right here. So what happened was the bike, it was an inferred stop sign. She was doing 45. I was doing 22. And
You could probably hit 23 by then.
maybe. I was locked into the speedometer. I did not even look ahead of me. 100%.
Yeah.
So she came, and it could have been this, which me on the bike, her. It could have been this where she hit me, but it actually happened like this, where I just clipped her fender as she was going. And it sent me over her hood, and then her windshield and roof caught my 315-pound supple child body. Okay, bent the whole safety cage back, and at which point she said, "Oh fucking shit!" Right? Because my ass is in her mouth, probably. Yeah. So she slams the brakes. Okay, and I go yeet, yeet. Right? 28 feet through the air. Another 45 on my left ass cheek. Oh. And the only reason I know is because it's mostly missing. That could be an afterthought if you want to look at that.
Yeah.
So a fly, right? And I'm so stubborn, I didn't even know what the fuck happened. So I go to sit up. I'm like, what the fuck? And I look over.
Were your shoes off?
Brother, let it happen. Hold on 1 second.
Shit, my bad.
Let it happen. Cart before the horse. Okay. So I sit up. I'm like, oh shit, dog, damn, right? And I see a car antenna, ting, 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 down the road, but I'm keeping up with the motherfucker. Right? And I'm like, oh, that's wild and crazy. Okay. I'm moving. And then I feel the inertia like you stop at a stoplight. And I'm like, I'm sitting in the middle of the fucking street. This is dangerous. So I go to get up, right? And I go, fat as shit. So I go to roll and get up in my little 3-stage motion that you do, right? When you ain't got the upper body strength. And I go to step off the road and it felt like I step in a pothole. And I'm like, Johnstown City Works, damn it. And I look down and it just looks like my shoe's off, but it's still attached to my foot and my calf is just on the ground. And my brain says, shut it down and start it back up. Something's wrong. So I, bam, straight back down, right? And so when I went down, I hit my head and all that. So I'm out. And the whole neighborhood's holding me down. They're like, oh my God, right? And they're freaking out, bro. And I come to and I'm like, Brandon, because that's my boy I came with. That's the first thing Brandon. And my 14-year-old friend, he can't even look at me, bro. He's like, he's dying. I can't look at my homie like that, cousin.
Yeah.
Right? Because what I didn't know is there is a pool of blood puddling around my waist. So,
Because of your ass?
well, I know that now, but at the time, they just thought my inner organs busted like a water balloon and was leaking out of the closest hole it could find, which just happened to be my asshole.
True.
Yeah. So everyone's like, man, dead man walking. You know what I mean? They're like, bro, don't move. So long story short, they sent me to the hospital. They said, we're going to have to catheterize you. And I was like, listen, I'm Christian. My grandma would not like that. We can't be doing that. I don't know what medically if that will help, but I just don't. They're like, no, we're going to stick a tube in your dick. I was like, can I be Catholic? Is that still on the table? I will be Catholic if that's still on the table. And they're like, no, we just got to bam. So, bro, yeah. Pulling it out was the crazy part.
Yeah, I can bet.
Like she was starting a goddamn lawnmower, dude.
She was yanking.
Bro, she was like, hold up. Okay. Oh, hit the choke. Hold up. Bang, boy. I was like, damn.
They don't give you nothing for the pain or
Dude,
the
it sucked the bed sheet up my ass, bro. It had so much fucking momentum, bro. It was insane.
How long was the recovery?
Way too long. So I was 14. This happened 10 days before summer vacation. And Brian Gunlingson, if you're still out there, I appreciate you. I'm sorry I fucked up all your work. That was my leg specialist. So he rebuilt it tibia, fibia, clean through. Because my leg wrapped around her A-pillar like a snap bracelet. So it had dusted everything that was connecting. So they pinned and plated it all back together. He did a wonderful job. But I was a 315-pound fucking 14-year-old that was not taking no on summer vacation. And I started walking on that. And if you look to this day, bro, I have the arthritis of a 90-year-old man. You'll see me. Bro, if we ever go somewhere in a car for 6 hours, watch how I get out. Make fun of me.
Where you can't
live stream it.
Stiff.
Brother, I make all the noises, old people noises.
Yeah, that's fair.
And my favorite hobby is driving cars that are slammed to the ground. And I'm like, it's like that fucking Leonardo getting out of on Wolf of Wall Street. I just lay down and fucking crawl out. Yeah, dude, sick car. I know. No big deal.
You like them slammed to the ground.
Oh, dude. Well, it's the only ones that are cool.
True.
I don't like trucks. Yeah. Even that'd probably be a whole nother issue. I'd have to get a fucking ladder.
So you worry you're gonna? I mean, not to take away from almost dying, but you worried about scraping the undercarriage? Or you slam low to the ground?
Yeah. The Miata, literally, my Miata has stayed. Are you talking about my asshole? Because I've done that
no,
too.
I'm talking about the car.
Okay, I've hit road debris that I felt my asshole.
No,
100%.
Fuck,
100%. Like you're right, brother, cousin. You're right there. You hit like a bushing that fell off a fucking old truck, and that floor panel, pew! Like it don't touch you.
Yeah, but you feel the force.
Yeah, it's like if you put a fucking trash can lid on your ass and I hit it with a hammer.
True.
You're like, whoa, that was a close one.
So what's up with it?
Miata has stainless steel frame rails.
Okay.
Because I planned for that. So it literally has 302 stainless steel. I could 50-50 grind my Miata down a foot. I could 6 set of stairs.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, dude. As long as I don't blow out the oil pan, we're
true.
Golden. But if I wreck that Miata, I'm fucking dead. It's literally a skateboard.
So you healed up, and do you have to fix your legs after you were like thrashing around?
Yeah, well, okay. Well, what do you mean? Like, yeah, they pin and plated it all together, and then after I fucked it all up, right, I went back as an adult, and I'm like, I'm sorry, guys, right? I was young, immature. I'm new. I've grown, right? And they're like, yeah, we could do something. They're like, we'll break your fucking leg, right? And we'll remove your ankle completely because you can't have arthritis in something you don't have. That's a cool trick we learned. And we'll just fucking mount your foot straight to your fucking leg like Cotton Hill from King of the Hill. Blow out your ankle. Damn. And then you could just stab the clutch from your fucking hip. Like, how am I gonna? So you
don't have like ankle flexion?
No, there would be nothing. I've never got it done because they were like, that's the option. I was like, I'll just
Deal.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
I'll stay.
Damn, you would have had like a G.I. Joe foot. Just straight. That's
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
wild.
I was like, do I at least get to pick the angle? I was like, what if I want to wear high heels?
True.
Fucking cook, dude. Yeah, man. 1 6-inch pump and a prosthetic, like orthopedic fucking.
You should have just went and got the full fucking height surgery where they like break your legs and lengthen them. You could have got. You could have
And
like
while you're in there,
6'3".
type shit. Yeah.
6'3".
That's called scope creep.
Scope creep. What's
Yeah,
that?
that's when you go in. So let's say you go in, right? Because you just want to break your leg so you can fix it. And they're like, well, while you're in there, why don't you give me extra leg surgery? And they're like, well, we got this new hydraulic leg surgery that make you jump really high. We'll already be in there. And you're like, well, while you're in there, so now what started out as a $3,000 fixer-upper, now you're $55,000 in aftermarket supplies. That's
True.
scope creep.
True.
While you're in there.
Getting the
Home
vert.
Depot contractor.
So what's the what's the plan going forward, dude? What are you up to?
In life?
Yeah.
That's a great question, right?
True.
Just wing it.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing so far. I honestly didn't think I'd make it this far. I'm one of those people that just look back like, damn, that's
Yeah.
holy shit, huh? Because I look back at like a lot of the kids I grew up with and stuff, right? And I like even growing up, like because I like there wasn't much structure there.
Yeah.
So I was just like, man, I'm
What part of PA? Like, where's your PA town? Like, where did you grow up? What's it called?
Johnstown,
Okay.
Johnstown, Pennsylvania. What's up?
Was that close? Because me and Nate drove, and we drove from Ohio to Pittsburgh, and we were all pumped to see Youngstown, where Bone Thugs was from. That's close, right?
Maybe no. I think that's closer to Pittsburgh. No.
It's close to Pittsburgh. It definitely is. We were like all pumped because we kept seeing Youngstown. We were listening to Bone Thugs the whole time, just fucking being dorks. And
2 hours of both.
It was just, and I thought it was like it's got to be coming up. We're in
not
Ohio.
enough.
It's got to be right here. It's like on the edge. Literally, I think it's the last town before you hit Pittsburgh.
Johnstown, Ohio.
No, Youngstown.
Youngstown.
Yeah.
That's where Bone Thugs is from.
Okay.
I didn't know if you knew it at all.
Yeah,
Just being
I know of Youngstown. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, we don't go there.
Oh, okay.
It's just another hood.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I got you.
I'm already from the hood. I don't got to go hood business.
You're not gonna
Johnstown.
go.
No.
Not even if Bone Thugs is from.
Yeah, I mean, I did boom, 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 boom. I hear Crossroads. I think about my Uncle Charles.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
true.
cry every time. But
You
yeah,
don't need to go.
No, I don't. When he remember in the Crossroads video when he touched that man's head and his eyes turned black.
Yeah, true. True.
And I miss my Uncle Charles, yo. He should be gone in front of his home. Oh, dude, don't get me started.
Oh man.
That's why I didn't want to. That's you had to edge me on. Now I'm here.
Loud clear. So what's the plan? What's the plan going forward?
I'm just gonna keep working, bro. I'm gonna
rocking?
keep doing it. If anybody wants to make me famous, I'll get famous.
There you go.
If you, I mean, I'm gonna,
Just keep grinding out
yeah,
the
that's
content.
it. I mean,
Can we pull up one of the? I just want the videos. Dude, the videos are fucking
'em up.
amazing.
Yeah. I
Show
don't
me
know
one
if
that
you-
made me happy. What's the one you just showed me with the glove? Where you, I don't know. If
Oh
that-
yeah, no, I never posted that because that's one of those things I never posted because
You
I was
know
like,
what?
bro,
I'm thinking about it. I don't know if it should go on the screen. He found
there
a
it
nugget.
is.
Here it is. This is.
This one changed my life.
Devil egg tray. We got you, dog, all day. That was probably the most expensive one I'll hear about in the comments. My man got deviled egg trays for deviled egg days. You thought we were out? Oh no. Happy Easter.
27-minute video.
Like, my man. This shit gets deep.
It's a lot of deviled eggs.
That's crazy.
Insane. Primarily egg diet.
So what, in terms of like encountering people living in the house,
I hate that.
yeah,
I like finding them dead better.
Yeah, I would.
Way
honestly,
more
I swear to
predictable.
God, I would say it's scary, dude.
One time, long time ago, I came into this house, right? And just like typical shit, bro. I break in. I usually don't even think someone's in there because it's so uncommon. And I go in and the house is warm. And I'm like, ooh, that's creepy.
Yeah.
And then I like walk in and I get hit in the neck with some drip. And I'm like, oh, the drip is warm. I hate this. And then I get in the living room and dude, a very important part. See, this is what I mean. It's not even significant to me. The whole house is a canyon of hoard. The only thing to walk through is a canyon. And it is eye fucking level trash.
Yeah.
And then you start getting down and it starts getting wetter and wetter and wetter till it turns into dirt. Because it's been there so long that,
It just disintegrates.
it just the paper and everything turns back into dirt. So I'm like walking through this. I'm like, this is crazy. And like I said, it's fucking eye level, dude. And I get into the living room and the lights are on. It's warm. It's weird. But again, you don't assume somebody's fucking in here, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's so easy for me to like disassociate that somebody lives like that. But so this fucking Chihuahua fucking Yorkie mix, bro, starts just like Simba in the Lion King, like pouncing over this fucking canyon towards me, barking. And I'm like, this motherfucker's at eye level. Like the playing field has been leveled here. Like, I'm like, get fucked up. Yeah, dude, this is not good for me. Okay, like usually it's not scary because they're on the ground, but this motherfucker is heightened and he has toxic damage too because he's trudging through shit, dude. I'm scared. Okay, so he's coming at me and I hear a voice. Well, I forget the dog's name, but she was like, "Get away from him" or something. And I'm like, "Oh no." I'm like, "I'm with the bank." I don't know. And she's like, "Did Martha send you?" I was like, "I don't know, Martha. I'm not." And it was, dude, there was this lady that was big girl. You ever see What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Yeah.
You ever see his mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a big girl living in the trash.
Bro, she can't leave.
No.
Because you eat your way and you can't leave. Because once you get bigger than a door, 36 inches. So keep a tape measure on deck if you're getting there. Bro, you should. Because I'm just saying, there's going to be a time that you leave your house for the last time. You know?
Yeah, she was entombed.
Unless you go out to eat, then you won't be able to get back in, which is probably a better problem to have.
Oh fuck! So she was just part of the house.
Yeah, they call that landlocked. Yeah.
Why can't the bank just respect that?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I
it's
owe
just,
you guys
you know,
$385,000,
Yeah.
but I am become one with this house.
No, dude, they'll shut that shit down, throw you in the street, and give the subsidiary to someone who deserves it. I mean, they don't deserve it. I mean, it's not. No, I'm sorry.
for
It's
sure.
not me to say anything about that, but it's
True.
just it's hard for me to imagine letting shit go that far, right? Because I've let my life go pretty far, and I'm like, I know what it takes to hit a rock bottom. Like, I couldn't imagine hitting that rock bottom, being like, this ain't that bad.
I know, dude.
Let's keep it rolling.
It's amazing.
You ever find out what fell on you, what dripped on your neck?
Sewage.
Sewage. Okay, just straight from up. Okay.
Yeah, no
okay.
big deal.
Yeah,
No big deal. She's probably up there hot shitting. You know, hot shit.
My uncle got me with that one time. We were all like working together, and I had like a year before prank called my uncle, funny enough, as the bank, because he had just bought this house and he's all pumped up, and I called him being like, "Hey, this is TD Bank. There's a second mortgage on your home," and I had the address, and I was like clacking the keyboard the whole time. It sounded really official. Sold it, dude. I was like, well, you know, it's like $87,000 second mortgage. You didn't. I'm surprised they didn't come up with that at like title. They should have showed you that. And he was like just bugging out. And I'm like, just come down here. We'll figure it out. We'll probably just put a lien on your house. I was like, what's your mother's maiden name? He's like, I'm not telling you a goddamn. He just spazzed and hung up. He ended up calling my whole family. He was calling my dad, my aunt. He was just like freaking out. And they're all like, what the fuck? That sounds crazy. Like, and then I told my dad what I did, and he was like, that's the funniest thing in the world. So they were all laughing. Eventually he found out. My dad was like, dude, it was my son. He was fucking with you. And my uncle he still holds a grudge to this day about it. It's been
Obviously
maybe 12 years.
Was that Hoss?
No, that's my cousin. Hoss,
yeah,
I don't know if Hoss would have went to the bank. Actually, my uncle did go to the bank and started arguing with him in person. But,
why would you let that cook? I would have broke that for the end of the call.
It was me and my cousin in high school, and we're like just fucking around calling people. I'm like, oh, this would be funny. It was like not even premeditated, and it was just a flawless prank that it just fucked them up. And they were knocking down because they all do demolition. They were knocking down an old grocery store. And I was just standing there talking to everyone, and we like saw each other, and he just grabbed one of the pipes and bent it towards me, and all that old nasty water right there. I was like, fair. I was like, I'll take it. Fair enough. That stuff is nasty.
It's a beast move.
It was kind of nice. It was like one of those like fat copper pipes. So like tilted it down. I was like, oh.
Those sewage guys are a whole nother breed, bro.
No.
I had to call one to my house because like that's not me. I'm not fiddling around in that. And it was like backing up to my basement, okay? And it like my house sits up high. So it had this whole slope, okay, then down to the street. So we're talking 75 feet of 3-inch pipe filled with doo-doo and buku berries, okay? The whole nine, bro, the whole nine. And he's like trying to find it and this and that and the third. And he goes out to the street and there's like a little turn. And he turns it and he's like, I found it, bro. And he jams this fucking giant snake, bro, this giant. And it hits this thing. And he's standing right over it, like looking down into it. Like, I know better than that. You shan't do that. Right. Yeah. And he busts that thing loose. And what it happened to be was bacon grease. Cause you know, I'm used to renting. I'm still not.
Yeah.
So bacon grease and literally a 5-gallon bucket of undigested peanuts. Cause I was going through a crunchy peanut butter phase at that point.
That's keto life.
Dude. And bro, I cannot, I literally had to like get the squirrels out of my yard for months. Cause they were like, So this thing breaks loose, this fucking hard ball of bacon grease, and then like a fire hydrant of peanuts.
Oh.
And he's sitting there loving it, dude. He's like excited. Like he was waiting for Old Faithful to go off and it did. He's like, I got it. I'm like, you're standing in it, bro. This ain't fucking Splash Mountain, bro. Fuck out of there, cousin.
Yeah, that is
hepatitis.
The plumbing something I could never. Dude. Just turds all day.
All day for fun.
But anytime you meet a plumber, they felt like they're built for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're that guy.
True.
I used to be in the car industry. Well, okay. I used to be in the customer service industry hard.
Yeah.
Right? Because I was a big boy. So my mom was always like, you'll never get a job working on your feet.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
Yeah.
Let's cut that shit short. You want an SSI check or you want a desk job? You know what I mean? I was like, okay, desk job. Good point. So I go, right? Real good mom there. But so I go and I get desk job after desk job, and I'm good at it, right? Because I'm personable, right? I'm likable because we move schools all the time. That's how I got you either get friends or you stay alone, right?
True.
So let's keep it rolling. So I got good at making friends. So customer service, right? And I desk job. But every 6 months, I'm like, man, what do you think dying's like? It has to be better than this, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, that's something to think about. We'll put that on the back burner.
It's truly like, yeah, it's like suicide time.
So I'm just going to keep doing my desk job and trying to figure out why I'm so sad.
Yeah.
Right. And then the ultimate happened, right? The pandemic happened in this order, bro. Pandemic happened. I almost died in traffic on the way home from getting fired from my job. And then as I got home, I got a whole new lease on life, made dinner for my wife, and she got home and divorced me. Oh. And then the next day I wake up and I'm like, okay, I don't have a job. I have a whole new lease on life and I'm out of wife. What does your boy do? Right? And I was like, let's collect this.
I love what this
pandemic money, right?
Yeah, true.
No, I'm schizophrenic. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I never know who's showing up for dinner.
The new lease on life with the firing to new lease on life, nice. Sudden divorce, that's like, whoa.
Within 12 hours.
Dude.
Bing, bang, bing, bing, bang.
And then pandemic.
Yeah, so I literally got rebirthed. I woke up the next morning with placenta on me. I was like, I've never had such a tangible moment. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's cook, dog.
And then you just pandemicked up for like a couple of years there.
Well, what was the question?
So you rode that right into the pandemic.
Well, that was the pandemic. I got fired because of the pandemic.
Wow, dang.
Dude, it like bing, 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 bang me. Like it was all rapid fire, bro. So, well, actually I got laid off. I was going home from a layoff. I got to specify because if anyone's listening, like he didn't get fired that day. I was going home from a layoff.
Yeah, fair enough.
Bro, they laid me off, and then the guy who laid me off got fired, and then they never brought me back.
Yeah. Okay.
So call that what the fuck you want to call that. But I got a technicality. Okay, if anyone wants out there,
They just cut an entire branch off the plant. They were just like, all right, fuck
yeah.
it.
And I was dangling on a security rope attached to it. Okay, bye. So then I wrote out that pandemic money, right? Because your boy Donnie was flapping me with them $600 stimmies.
Yeah.
And I was getting unemployment and I was getting, Corey Hiders from the street monies.
Yeah.
So your boy I was like, I'm making more money.
You're killing it.
Unemployed and divorced.
Yeah.
This is fucking okay.
Who knew?
I know an upstroke when I see one, So I wrote that out and then I got bored, right? Because I was like, okay, well, this is not having a job's crazier than a desk job.
It's weird. It is, especially if you're used to having a job. When you stop having a job, it's a fucking weird feeling.
I crave structured activity, bro.
Yeah.
Hard. I'm like waking up with nothing to do. It's going to get fucked up quick. It gets fucked up quick. When you're cranking your hog by 9:30 in the morning, you're like, damn, this is only downhill from here.
Yeah, that's when you start doing the darker corners of Craigslist.
You want to do human trafficking? Looking at my shit too. What do you want to do? I don't know. Fuck. Dark web, I heard, is fun this time of year. So my boy calls me, right? And all those videos, the videos I post, right? And the shit that I know what he does. And he's like, why don't you come work with me? And I was like, no. I was like, that's when you say you're bored. And your mom was like, wash the dishes. I'm like, that's not fun.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant. And he's like, just come on, dude. I need help. So I just started helping him. And then I fell in love with it. And then you become normalized that shit. And then I was like, damn it. I'm an outside cat this whole time. True. I thought I was an indoor cat, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you didn't have any construction experience before that?
Nope.
What?
Nope. I would fuck around on my own accord, building cars and fucking
you're
shit
handy,
up.
You're handy
and
stuff. Yeah.
Oh, and dude, when I was a kid, I could build a bong out of anything. By 12 years old, I ripped apart literally the entire Radio Shack catalog and rebuilt it at one point.
What?
That's just what I did as a kid. Because I figured out, bro, at 5 years old, this blows my mind. I think this is the peak of my whole peakedness. At 5 years old, bro, I figured out how an internal combustion engine worked. Because I couldn't figure out how the tire spin. I was like, if the tire spins, something's got to spin that, and then something's got to spin that, and then something's got to spin that. But eventually, it's got to be a reciprocating motion. So how do you turn a reciprocating motion into a spinning motion? And then I had this toy steam train that had the wheel with the and I looked at turn the reciprocating into, I was like, I bet that's it. And that's literally how an engine works. Now, if I was Japanese, I would have figured out the Wankel rotary engine right there on the spot. But I didn't. I didn't. So, you know, there's always a first place.
I wish I had that, because I remember being like a little boy, and I was like, I had the weed whacker, and I like took it apart to do something, and I was like, I'm going to take it apart. This is my seminal moment of becoming like a mechanical minded man. I took the weed whacker apart and just was like, fuck. I just called my dad. I was like, Dad, the weed whacker's kind of messed up right now. What the fuck's going on with it? I was like, I don't know.
Whole thing.
I was just trying to add the string, and it got all fucked up. And he's like, what the
Just
fuck?
in multiple pieces.
Yeah,
Never
dude.
tried to really fix anything ever since.
I was just always mechanical, and then people were like, "You're likable." I was like, "Okay, I'll lean into that," because I never ever had confidence in I literally never had confidence in anything I've ever done.
Yeah.
And if you know, like this whole Instagram thing, it started as a Snapchat. So I used to send my friends, and they're like, "Post that shit, dude. You're killing it. Like this shit's funny. And I'm the only one that sees it. You know what I mean? It's
that's
crazy."
awesome.
And then if you ever look, my Instagram handle is Hyder Corey. Like I had to look myself up in the phone book, like I didn't know my own fucking name. And that's because the Instagram was an accident, bro. I was working at a gas station with my fat, sweaty leg, and it pocket dialed because I was like on Facebook, and I put it in there, and it like opened Instagram, started Instagram automatically from Facebook. Like I clicked things with my leg, and I pulled it out of my pocket, and Hyder Corey Instagram was logged in. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Whoa.
And I just canceled it and looked out, and I never opened it again for 5-6 years. And then Boy was like, yo, start posting that shit. And I opened Instagram, Hyder Corey, and I was like, let's do it. I've thought about changing my name so many times, but I was like, I just imagine waking up with 0 followers, and I'm like, was it worth it, or should I just been Hyder Corey? It's not a lot. I'm not wrong, but all right.
Well, dude, man, can't thank you enough, dude.
Yeah.
We did it.
We did it.
man.
It's
I
fun
knew
as
it
hell.
would be fucking rad.
What do you guys want
It
to do
was
now?
rad.
You want to go to Goodwill?
Let's go chill, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go chill. Let's go walk the streets.
We're going to fuck this place up.
Dude, thank you, man. Yeah, just go on. What is it, Hyder Corey?
Hyder Corey, Blue Collar Corey, Corey Mega Hyder.
Corey
It's-
Mega Hyder.
That's on Facebook. That's my own personal Facebook, because Instagram was like, yo, start a Facebook. And I was like, I have a Facebook. So I grew my own personal Facebook with like all the pictures I didn't want to have in social media and all that. I was like, fuck it, we'll just grow it. And I grew it to 80,000. They're like, oh, we meant a page, not a profile. I was like, you piece of shit.
Fuck.
So that's why, yeah, dude, that's why I grew that page, Blue Collar Corey. And bro, I killed it though. 2 months. First month, I had 130 million views.
That's crazy. It's awesome.
For just being a fucking dickwad from the hood, that's insane. Dude.
That is awesome.
Literally,
Well,
no.
now you gotta
nepotism.
monetize. You gotta sell like a T-shirt or something.
I know that's we're working on it. I think there's a lot of avenues. I think honestly, me and the boys are. I think Philip, your boy from Rough House, are gonna.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get on. So I got to do it. I'm just It's really. I don't mean to get down on it, but it's really hard for me to place a bet on myself.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
legit, like it's just so instilled in my DNA. Like, bro,
Yeah.
your last place, just make do with it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, it's crazy, and I don't know if amount of therapy or something can change that. And if it does, what if I'm not funny anymore? You know what I mean? Like, what if? Because you know how trauma takes it, right? I'm sure you've experienced trauma. I know you had a fucking
No, I think I would just rock it. I would just keep rocking it, dude. Just let it rip. Let it rip. Don't second guess yourself. I know what you mean. It feels weird, and it's
tough.
like
It
just
feels
rock it out.
cocky.
Just
And I've never
rock it
been
out.
cocky to pick
And
a bet
the
on
thing
myself.
is too is like, what the fuck? You know how to do it. If it doesn't work out, you're like, there's no
You're just back to
Yeah,
back to square one.
risk free.
Yeah.
That's why I just like never quit working, or like, you know, or never like leaned into it, or went to like, I do stand up every once in a while, but the stand up scene in Pittsburgh is crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd be like, I think this is like an AA meeting. I think an AA meeting's funnier than this.
Yeah, the open mic comedy is pretty.
as sad as it gets.
That's,
always.
that's one of the underworlds. We mentioned sitting desk jobs. That's an underworld.
Open mic
Stand-up open
comedy.
mics are an absolute underworld
It
as
was
well.
crazy. I was talking to this one guy. I was like, we were talking. He's like, oh, I'm not even funny. And I was like, you're not funny? I was like, you're going to do stand up? And he's like, yeah, I just, you know, I think some of these people, bro, they have a horrible social anxiety.
Yeah.
And it's like cutting themselves, like self-harm. Do you know what I mean? That's I'm going to go up on stage and just fucking bomb. Oh, dude, and everyone's going to hate me. And it's going to be that social anxiety that I fear in my head, but I'm going to live it real. And at the end, it's going to be over. It's going to be like coming probably. You know what I mean? Just like the people that hurt themselves.
Yeah,
Or the
could
people
be.
that do
Never
weird
thought
things.
about
It's
that.
just like, fucking
It's fucked up.
bully me. I'm gonna come.
I mean, that'd be kind of sick if that worked. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Wish I
obviously
bombed and come.
Yeah, I wish I came after I bombed.
yeah. Well, new set.
Well, dude, thank you so much, man.
Certainly.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it. For
Of course, man. Dude, it rocked.
I feel like this is a monumental
hell.
moment.
Dude.
This is gonna be on my tombstone. I'm so excited.
Dude, thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go pee.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, man. That was
I never
great.
know when we're done. Are we done?
Watch new episodes of Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast on Spotify.
Do it.